What's up, everybody? It's your host, Dan B. and I'm back with another podcast episode, man. The second round of the playoffs are still in progress. Two teams has advanced, and two teams are still fighting. No. Two teams have advanced, and four teams are still fighting to go to the second round, man. Last week, there were all game twos being played. It was Cleveland-Detroit last Thursday. That was their game two. And the Lakers versus the OKC Thunder was the game two. And the Pistons won that 2-0. OKC won that 2-0. OKC has already advanced. OKC has swept the Lakers. Yes, they swept the Lakers. Amazing performance by A.J. Mitchell, man. A.J. Mitchell's been that guy. Shaq's been that guy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander didn't have to do too much. Honestly, in this series, he didn't have to do too much. They had other ways of beating them, and they swept them without J-Dub. I know Luka didn't play. Luka still was battling a hamstring injury. He's been out for a month plus. The last time he played was August 2nd versus the Thunder. He still didn't come back in the playoffs, and they lost it. The second halves were just a problem for the Lakers every game except for game 4. But the second half has been a problem. They would just take off. OKC would take off in the second half. And, they won game 2 by 18 points. Game 3 by 23 points. And that was in LA. And in game 4, they lost that one 5 points. Game 4 was a back and forth game. That's the game Shai Gilgeous-Alexander took off. He had 35 points. But, OKC, man. OKC is 8-0 right now. Still haven't lost the game. They're still waiting on their opponent with San Antonio, Minnesota. That series is good. But, man, OKC, are they winning back-to-back? I seen on Twitter. They were talking about, man, where would we put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the top point guard categories if he goes back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back Finals MVP? And that's a good point. Stephen Curry's up there. Stephen Curry's the best point guard of all time, in my opinion. Magic Johnson's the second. Are we putting Shai number 3 if he goes back-to-back? I know we got the Isaiah Thomases, the Oscar Robertsons, the Jason Kidds, the Steve Nashes, but Shai Gilgeous he's showing that he's him, bro. He's showing that he's him. 3 straight years, he's averaged about 30 points per game, been first seed for 3 straight years. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Shai Gilgeous is only getting better too. He's young. So he's only getting better. What is he, like 27 years old? He's only 27 years old. And he averaged 30 points for 4 straight years. Been averaging 30. So where are we going to put him at? In this type? But OKC's just been too dominant this postseason. Shaq had an amazing series versus the Lakers. Averaged 20 and 10, 2 blocks. He had a decent season. He didn't have to do too much. What's his name? DeAndre Ayton wasn't a factor for real. AJ Mitchell was the guy that stepped up. Man, AJ Mitchell stepped up huge. He averaged this series 23 points. 23 and 6 he averaged, and that was really unexpected. No one thought he would average that much. Just dominating, bro. Shot amazing. Shot the ball amazing. Just got to the basket. They said, could he be the next Jalen Brunson? Start off as the guy, just a role player, and then just takes off. That payday is gonna be amazing for him. I don't know when he's gonna be a free agent, but I know if OKC pays him, Jesus. But he probably will have to eventually branch out and probably leave out because the payday he's going to get. Shai Gilgeous didn't have to do too much, average 25, below his average. First round, he averaged 34. Then the second one, 25. He didn't have to do too much, in my opinion. But Lakers did not give up, though. I thought game 4 would be a blowout. Lakers were down early. By, I believe it was they were down by 12. They fought back. They had an amazing third quarter. Just didn't defend well. Just wasn't enough, though. Wasn't enough to get past them. OKC made clutch baskets at the end. AJ Mitchell, Shaq made clutch baskets. Jeremy McCain, timely threes. Caruso playing amazing defense. And they're doing this without J-Dub, bro. They doing this without J-Dub. And this is, like, crazy. Like, this next series versus the Spurs, hopefully the Spurs take care of business next week. I mean, no, Spurs take care of business tomorrow. Hopefully they end in the 6, like I've been projecting to end in the 6. This series, OKC versus Spurs, is going to be an amazing series, bro. The best two teams in the NBA this year. And, you know, I like I've been saying it for a while. Shai Gilgeous and Victor Wembanyama are my favorite players after Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. Like, Victor's number 1, Shai Gilgeous is number 2. So this is going to be an exciting series for me if the Spurs win this, because I'm just going to kick back. Even though I want the Spurs to win, because, you know, I like Wemby more, you know, because he got the Congolese roots in him. You know, his grandma on his dad's side is Congolese, if you guys didn't know. So, you know, I'm always going to cheer for the Congolese guys. One thing about me, with players, I'm always going to cheer for Congolese players and players that's from Michigan, you know, because that's my roots and my origins. So, I'm always going to root for those guys. So, you know, Victor Wembanyama, versus he has to take care of business. We're going to talk about Victor Wembanyama, his dominance later on in the series. But yeah, OKC's just been amazing. 8-0, got home court advantage throughout this whole time. But let's go Lakers though. Lakers, what's next for the Lakers, bro? LeBron's 41 years old. I've been hearing a lot of talks about LeBron, the Lakers. Lakers didn't take LeBron for granted. How? Like, LeBron's been there for 8 years plus, I believe. The longest tenure he has ever been. First time in Cleveland, he was there for 7 years. Miami, 4 years. Been back to Cleveland 4 years. He's been in LA since 2018-19 season, I believe. And right now it's the 25-26. So that's what's that? 8 years? 8 or 9 years? Been in 8 seasons. This is going to be his 9th season if he continues, if he resigns. But he's an unrestricted free agent. People are talking about is LeBron should take the pay cut. LeBron James is not worth $50 million right now. He's worth $30 million. Well, we can look at LeBron's stats. We could look at LeBron's stats versus was he the average leader hold on. Lakers versus Thunder. Look at LeBron's stats in this series. Tell me if he's worth the pay. I truly think whatever LeBron wants, he should get, in my opinion. Now, y'all know me, I'm not even a fan. See, look, LeBron averaged in the 4 games 23, 6, and 6. 23, 6, and 6. In my opinion, people that's averaging less is getting $30 million. So the Lakers want to pay cut him to 30. We'll see. I don't know. They truly should. Realistically, what do I want LeBron to do? Resign, go to a different team, or retire? I want him to retire, truly, in my opinion. He has nothing left. LeBron has nothing left to prove, bro. Why is LeBron still want to win a hoop, bro? You got nothing left to prove, bro. You got all these endorsements, all these commercials that you've been doing. You might as well continue doing that. You don't got to hoop, Bron. You just did it all. You 41, gang. You got 4 rings. You got 4 MVPs. Like, all these all-stars. Like, Bron, you're number 1 in scoring, all this. What you need to accomplish? But it's pretty sad, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty sad. LeBron is 41 years old, and he has to be the leading scorer in the playoffs for his team to win. Like, but even though they lost every game. Like, Austin Reeves averaged 21, 4, and 7. Like, Austin Reeves, you should be averaging 25, gang. If your number 1 option, Luka Doncic, isn't playing, you should be leveling up. But, you know, I'm not surprised. I don't think Austin Reeves is what they think he is, bro. I just feel like he's a regular season player. I don't think he's really like that as people think he is. That's just my opinion. Rui Hachimura had a great game 4. I ain't gonna lie. I was just surprised at the end he was on the bench. He was making timely key buckets. I feel like every time Rui Hachimura is open, he doesn't miss. And he takes tough-ass shots, too. And he don't miss those. So I was like, okay. But what should the Lakers do, yo? Austin Reeves is a free agent, I believe, too, right? Austin Reeves is a free agent. Austin Reeves, yeah, he has a player option for $15 million. You know he's going to decline that. He's going to decline that and be a free agent. He's worth he's worth more than $15 million. That's crazy. Yeah, so you're gonna pay LeBron and Austin Reeves this summer. I just don't think Austin Reeves is that perfect guy to be the number two in my opinion. I don't think he could be a number two realistically. Uh, should the Lakers let him walk? I mean, sure, if you want him to walk, I mean, I wouldn't mind that because thing is with Lakers could get anybody that they truly want. They got Luka. So you don't think players don't want to play with Luka? Like, let Austin walk. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. But they got to figure it out. This offseason situation, Luka. They got to build players around Dallas. What Dallas did with Luka, get them lob threats and 3-and-D guys that can what's it called? Make Luka look good on the defensive side. Like the Lakers, they don't got no 3-and-D guys. They ain't got nobody that can defend. That's why they got killed. They got killed in this Thunder series. Like AJ Mitchell was getting off. He was getting off. AJ Mitchell was getting off because they was just throwing two guys at Shea. So yeah, imagine if J Dub played, bro. Like, come on, if J Dub played, it could have been really been bad. Even though it was a sweep. And I wonder if J Dub gonna be ready for this conference finals? I really wonder, is he gonna be ready for conference finals? Because that's gonna be some great bump if it's the Thunder. I mean, if it's the Spurs. But let me know what the Lakers should do in your opinions, bro. What should the Lakers do? Should they let LeBron walk? Or are they going to pay LeBron the $50 million that he wants and that he truly deserves? LeBron James should get as much as he wants, in my opinion. Y'all know I'm not even a LeBron fan, and I'm speaking highly on him. He should get as much as money as he wants from the any team that he wants. But in my opinion, he should retire. But let me know what y'all think the Lakers should do with LeBron James and Austin Reeves. Stuff like that. Next series in the Eastern Conference, we're going to go to another sweep. The Philadelphia 6's and the New York Knicks. It was 2-0 last time we talked, and they still won 2 off. And I'm pretty disappointed, though, in Philly, dog, because I thought Philly had a chance, bro. I truly thought this series would go 7, bro. Like, I look like a dumb, I don't want to, a dummy. I look like a straight dummy, bro. Embiid played. Game 4 was just nasty. The Knicks 25 threes in the game, record setting, and it just sucks for Embiid, bro. Embiid is not gonna get over this hump, bro. Embiid is not gonna get over this hump. I seen the list. It was like all the times Embiid's been to the playoffs. Like, we know this already. He hasn't been to conference finals, but it's like, damn, bro. Embiid's been to the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, man. Embiid's been to the playoffs 8 times and never been to the conference finals, bro. And that sucks, bro. That truly sucks, bro, because his body is giving up on him, bro. I don't know how old he is. Embiid is 32 years old. He's still young considered an NBA body, bro. Embiid is 32 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang, he's been in the league 10 years? Only 10 years? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He only played 10 years, but, he missed a couple years. 12 years. He's been in 12 years. So he only played 10 actual seasons, but he's been there 12 years. Like, dang, his body's giving up on him, bro. I feel bad, bro. I feel bad because he's talented, But, man, Brunson's been on one, bro. Brunson was on one. Mikal was on one. Cat playing the Draymond position. I think I talked about it last week. How Mike Brown is playing Cat. He figured out Cat. He's figured out Cat, and it's gonna be tough to beat. It's gonna be tough to beat the Knicks the way Cat's been playing, man. Cat averaged 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 16 points just by passing, getting the great right shots. Jalen Brunson in 4 games shot 50, 40, 90, averaging 29 and 6. And like this team has it, bro. OG Anunoby got the benefit of doubt. He got hurt, but the benefit of doubt is that they swept him, so he's getting his rest as well with the hamstring. Them hamstring injuries, don't play with them, bro. Don't play with it. The hamstring injuries is crazy, bro. That's what J-Dub is dealing with too. But, OG Anunoby with the hamstring injury. He was averaging 21 in those 2 games he played. So, but this Knicks team is looking amazing right now, bro. They dominate every game. Game 3 and Game 4. I think that's the game. Was that the game Paul George went off in the first half? Bro, yeah. Paul George started off the first quarter 15 points and ended with, freaking 15. Like, what? He ended with 15. Embiid didn't even get 20. Maxey didn't even get 20. It's like, bro, what is happening, bro? Maxey only shot the ball 12 times. Maxey got it. I don't like, Maxey has to shoot the ball 20 times. He had to in the playoffs. He got to shoot the ball 20 times, bro. No way you play 43 minutes and get 0 free throws. Like, you got to get to the basket, Maxey. You're the team. You're the team, Maxey. You're literally the team. All right, Maxey, you're literally the team. They all fall on you. Like, it's crazy, though, because, like, I really wanted this to be a 7-game series. I truly believe that Maxey could have got his. I don't even think Maxey averaged 20. Let's keep it a bean. Did he average 20 this series? No, my God. What? Bro, Knicks was clamping like that. This nigga shot 15% from the 3. He averaged 18 and 5, bro. What? Oh, that's crazy, bro. I was in a group chat talking crazy. Saying this and that. Dang, that's crazy. But, Sixers just got to build around Maxey and Edgecombe. I seen they already fired Daryl Morey. That was a great decision to fire him, bro, because all these players that they lost that's been going crazy. Like, Sixers got to be cursed, bro. The process is over. Like, what does Embiid do? Embiid doesn't even start his extension yet. His extension kicks in next season, the 3 years. Oh, my God. Like, Embiid's contract extension is 3 years, $192 million, gang. Like, he's getting bread and he's barely been on the court. And it starts next year. He's getting $58 million next year, the start of next year. And then $62.5 million the year after that. And his player option is going to be 67 years. And, of course, his player option, if he's still in the NBA, $67 million a year and he's declining, of course he's going to pick that option up, bro. Like, this NBA money is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, this NBA money is crazy. This nigga's getting $193 million within 3 years. And when he's 34 years old, he has the option to pick up the option for the 4th year. Like, bro. And he's been declining because he's been injured so many times, bro. Like, the Sixers messed up at this, like, giving him the extension. But they had to. Like, you got to give your player the extension, bro. But, damn, bro, Embiid is getting paid, gang. He is getting paid. Like, this is crazy, dog. But, yeah, they down. They got swept. And Embiid didn't even average 20 as well. He played 3 games in 18 and a half. Averaged 19. With VJ averaged 12, Paul George 15. Oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. Like, shout out the Knicks. The Knicks dominated. Like, Game 4, they dominated, bro. Like, they shot 56% from the 3. Nah, they shot 56%. Landry Sharma came off the bench spraying shit. Nah, like, this Knicks team is amazing, bro. This Knicks team is amazing, bro. Embiid 24 points. Only took 8 shots and didn't miss nothing except for a free throw. Paul George only 7 points. What we gonna do with Paul George? Do you think the Sixers gonna keep him? Paul George is 35. When do y'all think Paul George is gonna retire? Who gonna retire first, LeBron or Paul George? Dog, my dog Paul George 35, dog. I've been watching Paul George for a minute. Do they keep him? Do they let Paul George retire there? Like, what y'all truly do with Paul George? What should we truly do with Paul George, bro? But, man, that's all I got. It's a sweep, bro. You ain't got too much to say for a sweep. The Knicks is like that. The Knicks offense is like that. The Knicks are going to figure out who they play. Are they going to play Detroit Pistons or are they playing Cleveland Cavaliers? They got to find out either. They got to figure out this week. If the Pistons series don't go 7 games, then the series for them starts on Sunday, I believe. So we'll see. Let's transition to the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the San Antonio Spurs. So last time we did the podcast, Game 3 was finna happen. It was 1-1 at that time. 1-1. All right. Game 3, Wembanyama Wembanyama went crazy game 3, bro. Like this, Wembanyama is the greatest player right now, bro. 39 points, right? 39, shot 13 for 15, shot 3 for 5, 39, 15, and 5 blocks. Oh my God, Wemby. Wembanyama is the greatest, bro. Wembanyama is the greatest, bro. And there was just so much praise. Rudy Gobert this. Rudy Gobert's gonna lock him up. Rudy Gobert locked up Joker. So what you think you're gonna do with Wemby? Okay. Series not over yet, but okay. After, like I said, after the Spurs won game 1, the Spurs lost game 1, everybody was chatting. Wolves this, Wolves that. Okay. I heard you, like they say, heard you. But man, this series has been amazing. I ain't gonna lie, this series has been amazing. I ain't gonna front at all. This series has been amazing. Let's go. Let's check it out though. 3-2 Spurs lead right now. Let's what did Ant have? Ant had this game. Oh yeah, that was the game Ant went crazy too. Ant had 32, 14 to 6. Julius Randle's been struggling this playoff series. I ain't gonna lie, he's been struggling this series. He's averaging about what is Julius Randle averaging? He's averaging about 15 and 8 right now, but he's not shooting the ball well. He's shooting the ball 36%, 21 from the 3. Julius Randle got to be Julius Randle, bro. But I seen that on Twitter. It said Julius Randle got to be Julius Randle. But Twitter's talking about this is what Julius Randle does. Like, this is not surprising. But I'm like, chill on Julius, bro. Chill on Julius. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Julius got to be better, bro. As a number 2, you got to be better. Jaden McDaniels looked like the number 2, but Jaden McDaniels hasn't even been getting off, in my opinion. He hasn't been playing as well as he played versus the Nuggets. Like, he called out the Nuggets because he knew it was fake defenders, but he know versus the Spurs got some demons on the backside, bro. They got Vassell locking up, Fox locking up, Harper, Castle, Keldon Johnson. Like, this team, they locking up. They're playing both sides, bro. I like the Spurs team. I love the Spurs team, bro. I think they really could truly go to the finals, bro. Like, I never believed that. Like, when my dog Kadir told me that shit, bro, I said they too young. They not gonna make it. But shit, I got them coming out the West. But Julius Randle has to be better, bro. He played game 3 pretty bad. Game 4, Wembanyama got ejected, I believe. That's the game he got ejected, Wembanyama. He elbowed Nas Reed after the whistle. In my opinion, I'm not ejecting him, but everybody was happy to see him get ejected. Oh, he deserves to get ejected. All this. That was just the only time the Wolves could really beat them, bro. That was the way. That was the way. It's either Wemby on an off night or Wemby's not playing. That's the only ways the Wolves have beaten the Spurs. Wemby only played 12 minutes, and the game came down to the last seconds. Castle had 20 points. Fox didn't play too well. Fox had 24 points, but he shot bad. 8 for 23, 1 for 7. Dylan Harper, 24 points. Dylan Harper's been amazing this series. I ain't gonna lie. Dylan Harper has been amazing. I'm telling you, if he wasn't in this draft class of the likes of Cooper Flagg and Concanepa, or if he wasn't even on the Spurs, he could have easily won Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. If those two were in this draft class or he wasn't on the Spurs. He got 3rd or 4th place. No, he got 4th place, I believe. But he's been amazing. But Embiid. Edwards had an amazing game 4. He had big shots. He was hitting big shots. He had a 3 in front of the coach, tapped Mitch Johnson in front. I think that's the coach name, Mitch Johnson. It was like a Kobe moment where Kobe did that to Alvin Gentry. But, Edwards is nice. I could salute Ant coming back from this injury, playing well. Didn't miss no games in this injury. I salute him. But, they figured Ant out. They figured Ant out, but Ant is Ant. Ant's going to do things, like, he's going to do spectacular things. But I like the way how they've been guarding him. He's shooting the ball good, though, because he's not forcing anything. Like, one thing about Ant, he doesn't force anything. He likes the game come to him. That's been cool, though. That's been cool. Shooting 50 and 40 from 3 and field goal. Averaging 24, 6 and 3. That's not bad, but that's all, he got to get it up 25 plus. You got to get 25 plus. But that game when Wemby got out, he came through. He came through. Ayo came through. Nas Reed came through. That was a great dub. That was a must win for them too. It was at the crib. I knew they were gonna win that game though. Like I told the guys, I said this. Game 3, Spurs were gonna win. Game 4, the Timberwolves are gonna win. But they barely won and Wemby didn't play. So I'm like, okay, we'll see when Wemby comes back. And when Wemby came back, game 5, first quarter, he had 18 quick ones, feeding Rudy Gobert. Getting to the basket, laying on him. Behind passes was amazing. He tried to behind the back one. I'm like, oh, you fooling. He had 27, 17, and 5, 3 blocks. Just amazing. Getting every rebound that he wanted, bro. Castle, 17 points. Keldon Johnson had a 21 off the bench. That's a 6th man of the year we talking about, man. 21 playing like a 6th man of the year. Fox 18, Castle 12, Harper 12. That's amazing, man. They was hungry, bro. The third quarter, though, the Wolves came back. They had to leave at a point. They had a lead, but too much Wemby, too much Spurs. Had Rudy Gobert looking like a fool. Julius Randle not playing up to par. Jaden McDaniels been a no-show, in my opinion, this series. Anthony Edwards didn't really do too much at 20 points. I feel like he should have shot the ball a little bit more. Anthony Edwards should have shot the ball a little bit more, especially in the third or fourth quarter when it was close. It was close in the third quarter. Should have took over. I thought he would take over. I'm getting battle scars. I feel like he should have took it over, but, you know, not that. It's just too much defense for the Timberwolves, man. The Spurs defense came through. Game 6 is tomorrow in not San Antonio, in Timberwolves. I think they end it tomorrow. I think they end it. Like, Wemby's stats have been amazing. He's shooting 50%. I'm just mad that he's forcing a lot of threes. Like, he's forcing a lot of threes that he doesn't have to shoot. Wemby does not have to shoot this many threes. And if he didn't get, like, his stats right now, they look bad because of the ejection. Like, both series look bad because, remember, last season versus the Blazers, he got a concussion, so he missed half of that game. So his stats dropped. This game, he got ejected, so his stats dropped. But 20, 13, and 3, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Stephon Castle, 18, 5, and 6. De'Aaron Fox, 17, 3, and 4. Dylan Harper, 15, 6, and 3 as a rookie. 19 years old. This team is so young, bro. Like, dog. Their future is 22 years old. Victor Wembanyama, 21, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper, 19. And people are talking about Dylan Harper's going to be the next James Harden. He's going to want to leave. His dad shut that shit down. He's talking about, man, shut up and let him play. Devon Castle, 12 points, averaging 13, 4, and 4. Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year, averaging 11, 4. And Julian Champagnie, 10, and 6 rebounds. This Spurs team is amazing, bro. I think the Spurs close it out. Too much Wemby for Gobert. Gobert hasn't been playing well. Rudy Gobert only averaging 9 rebounds, 8 points. Only 6 blocks this series. Wemby has 22 blocks this series. God dang. But, Wolves got to be better, bro. Jaden McDaniels got to be better. I feel like Jaden McDaniels hasn't been doing good. Naz Reid's been okay. Ayo has to be better. I know Ayo missed a couple games. But, this Timberwolves team has been together for quite some time. I know they added Ayo, but they've been together quite some time. But I like this Spurs team. I think the Spurs advance. Let's go to Pistons versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. My Detroit Pistons, bro. Tragic. En tout cas, last time I talked, there was game 2. We ended up winning that game 2. Game 3, game we should have won. Back and forth game. It was really truly a back and forth game. We just had a bad second quarter. That series. In that third quarter, we came through, but the fourth quarter, James Harden hit clutch shots, I guess. Mitchell had 35. Cade just 8 turnovers in game 3. That's too much, Cade. I know, Cade. I know you got the ball too much. You need to look around. But, Cade, come on, gang. These turnovers got to cut it. Tobias Harris came through game 3. He came through 21 points. Asor Thompson just been amazing on the defensive side. I got nothing bad to say about him defensively. Offensively, he could be better. I know the shot's not there, but just go downhill. Just attack downhill, Asor Thompson. Paul Reed's been amazing. Paul Reed's been our best center, in my opinion. He's been our best center. He's barely been playing. Like, this blows me. I'm going to read this stat. Game 3, Paul Reed played 11 minutes. 10 minutes, had 11 points, 4 for 4. 3 rebounds. He had 3 rebounds in 10 minutes, plus 11 on the court. Jalen Duren, our starting center that wants to get paid, 29 minutes, 11 points, 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds. In 29 minutes, you only get 4 rebounds while we got Paul Reed coming off the bench that's not playing. He's not playing. He's getting DNPs for what? We don't know. 3 rebounds. Isaiah Stewart, 9 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Like, come on, bro. Our third string center should not be getting, man. Pistons lose that game. We should have won that game. We lose that game. Donovan Mitchell, 35 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Jared Allen, I think is that the game? Someone else was feeding. I think it was Jared Allen, 18 points. Okay, that's cool. 18 points. James Harden, 19. His free throws starting to get, not his free throws, his turnovers are starting to get lower. Game 4, we had a bad third quarter. I believe they started on a 22-0 run in the third quarter. I couldn't believe that, man. Third quarter was bad for us. Cade Cunningham had his worst game in his playoff career, only 19 points, 5 turnovers, 7 for 16. Jalen Duren again, 8 points, 2 rebounds in 27 minutes. Paul Reed, 14 minutes, 15 points, and 4 rebounds. Like, come on, why are we not playing Paul Reed? Like, NBA has too much pride to bench their all-star. Like, Jalen Duren's supposed to be an all-star, but he's not performing, bro. He's not performing like an all-star. If he's not performing like an all-star, bench him, bro. Tobias Harris, his first time Tobias Harris, his 20-point game streak ended game 4, and we lose that game. We lose that game because it was a bad third quarter, trying to play from behind. Duncan Robinson doesn't want to shoot. I believe he hurt his back, I guess. Karis LeVert had an amazing game, though. Karis LeVert, I thought, like, you can't waste games like that for Karis LeVert. 24 points on the road. You got to win that game, gang. You got to win that game. But Isaiah Stewart, 7 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. He had 7 minutes and he had more rebounds than Jalen Duren. Like, I don't know what has happened to Jalen Duren, bro. Like, we thought it was the Magic series when they were trolling him about Angel Reese. We thought they were just trolling him about it, but he's just been so poor, bro. Poor this series. And then we let Donovan Mitchell get 39 points in the second half. Second half, Donovan Mitchell dropped 39 points on us. He ended with 43. He had 4 points at halftime, ended with 43 points. Like, that cannot happen. That cannot happen, bro. Like, that pissed me off, bro. James Harden, he's starting to get his groove. I ain't gonna lie. The thing with James Harden that people are mad about James Harden has mastered the NBA. He knows how to draw fouls, how to get fouls, bro. So people getting mad at it. I understand why we getting mad at it, but, like, he's mastered the NBA. He knows how these refs officiate. He's been in the playoffs for so long. He knows how to change the series. And me, I know how Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, I've been watching them so long. I'm still waiting for their game that they choke. I was waiting for the game that they choke. And I thought game 5, I was at the game 5 yesterday. And that was the game Donovan Mitchell was choking. James Harden was coming through, but Donovan Mitchell was choking, and we should have won that game. That game, we had no business of losing that game. The third quarter again hurt us, bro. They come out. We were up 8. And now we're down 4 going to the fourth quarter. We lost that quarter by 12. James Harden mastered the game. 30 points off of 11 or 14 free throws. 6 turnovers. He was throwing the ball. Like, the Cleveland Cavaliers were throwing the ball away, bro. We should have won that game. They were throwing the ball. They were so lousy with the ball the first half. Second half, they cleaned it up a little bit, but they were still lousy with it. Evan Mobley came through, and I ain't gonna lie, Evan Mobley did hit big buckets for them, bro. But, like, we should have won that game. There's no business of losing that. Max Strus hit 6 threes on the road. Like, every shot that he took, I thought it damn near went in. Like, the 2 shots, I couldn't even tell you when he missed those 2 shots. Every time he shot the ball, it went in. Donovan Mitchell did not perform. He did not perform in the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, he barely performed. I barely remember him scoring, but overtime, he was getting to the basket. The first 2 hit floaters, layups, and then he hit a 3 finally. He finally hit his first 3. It was in the fourth quarter or overtime. I forgot which one it was. I think it was overtime. He finally hit his first 3. We sold that game, bro. We was up 9 points with 3 minutes left. Tobias shot 1 for 7 for threes, bro. Tobias started off the game bad. Second quarter, he stepped up. Then the second half, he was ghost. He had a three for the dagger. He missed it, bro. He missed it. Cade Cunningham missed a couple threes. He missed a couple threes. Turnovers, Cade got to him. But Cade had an amazing game. Cade was cooking. He was cooking. My man said he had to get 35. Ed said it. Ed said Cade got to get 35. And he got 39. He was cooking. Osor was defensively was amazing. Dennis Jenkins, he did okay, but, you know, the IQ in the end, bro. He shot the 1-3 that he didn't need to shoot, and he missed it, and they were scoring. Like, I got to go to the shot chart so I can remember everything. But Paul Reed, bro, I was like, bro, Jalen Duren should have played more than 25 minutes. He shouldn't have played more than 25 minutes. I've seen enough of Jalen Duren, bro. Like, we were up 2-0, now we're down 3-2. I've seen enough of Jalen Duren. He shouldn't play more than 25 minutes. He played 25 game 5 yesterday. 9 points, 5 rebounds. Paul Reed had 8 rebounds in 17 minutes. 8 rebounds in 17 minutes. John Bickerstaff, start him. At this point, start him. Start him at this point. Like, why not? We were up 2-0, now we're down 3-2. We might as well just start him. All right, we might as well. 17 minutes. I remember the first play, he comes in, he dishes it for Cade, smack the 3. A few plays later, he gets an offensive rebound, a nasty offensive rebound, a great offensive rebound, while we having Jalen Duren just standing around watching. I remember what game Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham passes to Jalen Duren wide open. Jalen Duren fumbles it. Like, Jalen Duren, you're an all-star. You want to get paid this summer, bro. You might as well ship your ass for sign and trade. Get him out of there, bro. Like, you costing us, gang. You costing us. Like, bro, Chuck said it perfectly. Charles Barkley said it. Jalen Duren got to go in the summer. He got to work on his game, bro. All he does is catch lobs and get offensive rebounds. He only got 1 offensive rebound yesterday. All he does is get offensive rebounds and catch live. And, like, the Cavs are taking that away. They got two 7-footers down there. But yeah, bro, Pistons, like, that was the game we supposed to win, bro. Like, up 9 with 3 minutes left, bro. Like, we were supposed to win that game, bro. I'm looking at the game log right now. 103-94, 96. Mobley dunked. That's when, and then Allen, oh my God, Mobley was dominating, bro. Like, Nasri played the whole overtime and fourth quarter, 17 minutes. Did more than Jalen Duren did. Jalen Duren didn't play the whole fourth quarter except for the last second to get a rebound. Like, Pistons was supposed to win that game. That literally pissed me off, bro, how we lost that. That was, like, the worst game I ever been to, bro, because I was there, like, witnessing this, bro. Like, we were up 9 with 3 minutes. Like, who would have thought, bro? And then at the end, there was a loose ball foul that people were complaining about. I feel like you don't even have to call. Like, that's a bang play. I wouldn't even, like, they did the report today talking about it wasn't a foul. And I don't think it was that bad of a foul, in my opinion. Like, that's not a foul. Like, I wouldn't call that, but I understand why they called it. I understand. I mean, I understand. Like, I wouldn't call it, but I understand why the fans were complaining about it. I seen the highlights today about it, but I was like, bro, I guess you can call it, I guess you can't. But we should never been to that point, bro. We're up 9, bro. We're up 9. Missed plenty of shots. I'm trying to see, like, Tobias Harris missed a 3 that could have been a dagger. Yeah, 101 and 103. Tobias a 3. It got quiet after that. And then, oh man, dog. Oh. Then overtime. You know the rules in overtime. You force OT, you're supposed to win, bro. Jared Allen, Duncan, Mitchell, floater, James. Oh my God, Paul Reed was hooping. Mitchell finally hit his first 3. Then K hit a tough 3, but his foot was on the line, so it was a 2. We lost that. James Harden missed the free throw, got his offensive rebound. Oh man, game was GG's. Cavs fans was talking crazy, talking about we're going to New York on Sunday. It's over. Talking about, oh my God. But, you know, I still truly believe, like, James Harden and Donovan Mitchell got the game to choke, bro. That was Donovan Mitchell's game to choke. James Harden played amazing in his axe point. Like, he drew fouls. He drew fouls that he's supposed to draw. But we still got a game. I mean, it's still Pistons at 7. I feel like we win Monday. I mean, we win tomorrow on Friday. We make it on Sunday. And we play the Knicks. But we'll see. Hopefully the Pistons in 7, bro. I was really pissed off driving yesterday. Can't believe that, bro. We can't believe that. Like we lost 3 straight. But just like the Magic series, can't history repeat themselves, bro? Last time was 23 years ago. This time is 20 years ago. We were the first seed. Pistons was up 2-0, lost 3 straight, and then Pistons forced it to 7 and won it. This year, we won 2 straight as a first seed, and they're a 4th seed again. We won the first 2, we lost 3 straight, and then we won. Can we win? Can we win 2 straight? Can we win 2 straight? That's the last game. History repeats itself. But then, there's another history. 19 years ago, 2007, I know y'all remember the LeBron game when he had 29 of the 30 points. Well, we were up 2-0, and then we lost 4 straight. So that could other be a history on their side, too. But we weren't first. I don't think we were first and 4th seed that year. I don't know. 2007 Pistons, first Cavs. That was the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoa. That was 1 versus 2. So, man, that was low-scoring games. But, yeah, Pistons won the first 2, then lost 4 straight. But we'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. Hopefully Pistons winning 7 and Spurs winning 6. Because the Spurs winning 6, I got OKC and Spurs series going 7 games. I think I got Spurs winning 7. But if the Wolves end up winning 7, I say the Thunder take them out in 5 games, 5 or 6 games, 5 games, and 5 or 6 games. It depends if J-Dub comes back. If J-Dub's come back in 5, J-Dub doesn't come back, okay, Ant probably could take 2. Jaden McDaniels probably could get 2. But I don't think that we should even worry about Timberwolves. Pistons versus Knicks, if that happens, that series happens, Pistons in 6. If the Cavs versus Knicks, I say Knicks in 5. Knicks have been playing amazing. Knicks in 5. Like, I don't know, like, Pistons defense was just atrocious yesterday. And, like, Pistons offense was atrocious, too. Like, Pistons, like, getting 24-second violations. Like, Cavs don't got no defenders for y'all to be doing this, bro. This Cavs team isn't good, bro. I'm waiting for them to choke, bro. Donovan Mitchell is going to choke. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden is going to choke. Mark my words, bro. Mark my words. We're going to come back to this. We're going to come back to this, bro. When they blow this 3-2 lead, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden had a bad game. And we're going to figure out what game was it, 6 or 7. But, let's go transition into NFL. NFL schedule has released. Well, the big games have released. I want to just read out some of the games. Thanksgiving, the big games are always Thanksgiving and Christmas game. That's the only games I'm going to read out. And I'm going to read out the Lions standalone games, which are primetime games, in my opinion. All the primetime games. Thanksgiving slate, they got a Thanksgiving Eve. This is like the first year I ever heard someone say Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Los Angeles Rams. That's going to be a great game. Los Angeles Rams got some pieces on the cornerback side. It's in LA too, so I think that should be a great game. If I just do early predictions, I'm gonna say the Rams. In my opinion, it's just too early predictions. I just wanted to say. Then the Lions and Bears. The Lions always play on Thanksgiving. Lions versus Bears in Ford Field. The Lions gotta win that. It's crazy. The Lions. I had to bring up NMM for the Pistons. Dang, the Pistons got NMM to show up. The Pistons got NMM to show up to the game. He always goes to Lions games, but he only showed up. They said in the comments he only showed up when they're good. But he brought out 50 Cent to the game. That was crazy. 50 Cent was there. And 50 Cent is a Knicks fan, so that was crazy to see that. He was when Detroit had and everything, but that was crazy to see. Then T Grizzly was at the game. That was crazy to see. The bad boys. Isaiah Thomas was there and Ben Wallace, but I'm just getting off track. But, NMM is probably going to show up to the Thanksgiving game. He always shows up to the Lions games since they've been good. 4:30 on Thanksgiving, Eagles versus Cowboys. Eagles might lose A.J. Brown soon. I'm saying he's going to get traded to the Patriots soon, so we'll see how that goes. But I got probably I got Eagles winning that game. Eagles winning that game. Ooh, 8:20 game. We got the Chiefs versus Bills. This rivalry, Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be a great game. Chiefs are reloaded. They got the Super Bowl Finals MVP, Kenneth Walker, and the Chiefs are coming back and loaded, bro. Will they get Tyreek Hill? We don't know yet. Tyreek Hill is still coming back from injury. If Tyreek Hill goes there, that should be an interesting game to see. But I probably got the Chiefs winning that game, bro. The Chiefs will probably win that game. But it's early predictions. I might switch up when the time comes. Black Friday, there's a Black Friday game, the Broncos vs. Steelers. That should be a great game. Don't know if Aaron Rodgers signed yet, but he should be on the cusp of signing. Broncos been amazing. Defense been amazing these last few years. So that should be a great game. Probably got... Oh, yeah, damn, no Mike Tomlin this year. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be quite interesting. They got Mike McCarthy, the old Green Bay and Cowboys coach. Probably Broncos win that game. Christmas games. They got Christmas Eve games this year. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Trying to take over the NBA. Texans vs. Eagles on Christmas Eve. That should be a great game. Texans defense been amazing. Was amazing last year. Eagles are Eagles. They're a great team, but it's full of drama. Like I said earlier, don't know if A.J. Brown's going to be there. Don't really know the pieces that they got right now, but I just want to early predictions. I probably got Texas winning this. Christmas Day, we got Packers versus Bears. Should be amazing. Ben Johnson did an amazing job with the Bears his first year. Wouldn't be surprised if the Bears win that game. Bills versus Broncos, rematch of the playoffs. Surprised the Bills lost that. I think Bills get a revenge on that. Rams versus Seahawks. The last day on Christmas Day should be a great one. The defending champs, Seahawks versus the Rams. I want to go for the Rams because the Seahawks didn't want to pay my guy Kenneth Walker. Let's search up one more, the international games. Let's do the international games. NFL International. That's the last ones we're going to do until we look at the lines. Okay, international games. Week 1 is the Rams vs. 49ers. Dang, that's crazy because that's two different timing. That's in Australia. So that's going to be a great game. 49ers versus Rams. I got Rams winning that. Early prediction. Then week 3 is the Brazil game. Ravens versus Cowboys. Ravens got a new coach this year. Time's ticking for Derrick Henry. I ain't going to lie. Time is ticking for Derrick Henry. We don't know how dominant he's going to be as a running back. Honestly, we don't know how dominant he's going to be as a running back still. So I got to go with the Ravens, but time's ticking for the Ravens, bro. I ain't going to lie. Time is ticking. Week 4 is in London. That's in Tottenham's arena. Tottenham has the best arena, I heard. Tottenham Hotspurs got the best arena in London. That they said that arena is like an NFL arena. Like, that's like the best. So that's going to be a great game. The Jaguars, they love the Jaguars out there. That's crazy. They love the Jaguars out there, but Jaguars not even playing that. Colts versus Commanders, that one. That should be a great game. Jaden Daniels bounced back a year off his sophomore slump. Hopefully he's healthy. Commanders got pieces, though. Commanders have got pieces. I think they beat the Colts. I don't know the situation with the Colts quarterback. I remember Daniel Jones got a torn Achilles. So we'll see. Week 5 is in London again in Tottenham. And that's when I said the Jaguars are like Tottenham's home team. Like London's home team. Like, I don't get it. They some London's home team. So, yeah, Tottenham, Jaguars versus Eagles. Don't know what to expect from the Jaguars this year. They were solid last year. They made the playoffs, I believe. Don't know what to expect. So I'm just going to go with the Eagles. May change later. This is my early predictions. Week 6 in London, but this one's in Wembley Stadium. I visited Wembley when I was out there. The outside of it. I didn't go inside. But should be a great game. Texans versus Jaguars. Texans defense. I'm expecting Texans to win that game. Week 7 is in Stade de France. I remember I also saw the Stade de France when I was in France. I should have saw Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm sick. I should have seen that one. Stade de France is going to be interesting. Steelers versus Saints. First time I think it's in France. I think it's the first time it's in France. The first time it's in Australia for week 1. But Stade de France is going to be... I ain't gonna lie, Steelers versus Saints, that could be that might be a terrible game. Honestly, that could be a terrible game. But I'm going to go with I honestly don't know. I'll just say Steelers. Honestly don't know. We'll early predictions for a reason. Week 9, Bengals and Falcons in the Bernabeu. The Real Madrid, Hala Madrid. Got the dub today, 2-0. A lot of controversy with Mbappe and the coach, but we're not going to talk about that today. We don't got time for that. whenever we have time, we'll time. But Bengals versus Atlanta Falcons, that should be a great game, honestly. Dang, I remember Atlanta got Tua now as their backup quarterback. That's gonna be interesting. Will he be playing week 9? We don't know, but I gotta go with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, they gotta get back to the playoffs, bro. So this could be a key game for them in week 9. I got the Bengals winning that. Week 10, New England Patriots versus my Detroit Lions and Bayern Munich in Germany. That's gonna be a great game. Amazing stadium. Bayern Munich is an amazing stadium. Of course, I got my Lions winning that. Lions gonna have a bounce back year. Of course, this year we're gonna get our way to the playoffs. The last international game, week 11, Vikings versus 49ers in Mexico City. I'm gonna say 49ers just because of the pedigree. I probably week 11 we might need the Vikings to lose at that time, so I'm gonna go 49ers. Now we're gonna look at the Pistons standalone games. Standalone games are like games that they're only gonna be on. No other team is gonna be playing at the same time. So week 2 is a Thursday night game. Our only Thursday night game. This year was week 2 in the Bills' new stadium. I didn't know the Bills were getting a new stadium until yesterday when they announced this game, or 2 days ago. So I say that's probably an L because this is gonna be week 2, their first game in their new stadium. Fans are gonna be hyped up. So I say that could be an L versus the Buffalo Bills. Week 4 is a Sunday night football game at Carolina. I was surprised about this. Carolina's being a Sunday night football game. Have they turned the corner? I know they made the playoffs, I think, last year with Bryce Young. But that's a game we got to win. We can't afford to lose that game versus the Panthers. Sunday night game, too. We got to win versus Panthers. Week 10, we already talked about the Patriots in Germany. Patriots at Germany. And then week 12 versus the Bears on Thanksgiving. We already talked about that. Week 15 at Vikings. Sunday night football game. Dang, we don't got... Oh, no, okay. Never mind. At the Vikings Sunday night football game. That should be a great game, you know. Week 15 are big games, you know, must win. So I say we beat the Vikings. Sunday night football at Vikings, I say we beat them. Week 16 versus New York Giants on Monday night. That should be a good game. I wonder how good the Giants are going to be this year. But I say we beat the Giants. You know, that's going to be a must-win game. Monday night in Ford Field, going to win that. But yeah, I think we go 5-1 in this stand. I think we only lose to the Bills because Bills' first game at home on the new stadium. They're going to be too hyped for that match. But any other game should be a dub, in my opinion. But that's all I got, man. Next week, we'll be talking about the conference finals. Believe conference finals, and I don't know if I'm gonna talk about now I'm gonna talk about Champions League the week after. Champions League is the 30th, so we'll talk about that on the 28th. But I can't wait. The World Cup is coming soon. I want to do an episode with the World Cup, talk about with the guys, talk about the teams that we should be looking out for. France just dropped their roster. I can't believe France just dropped their roster. I'm sick about Camavinga. Didn't make the roster. That really surprised me. I'm hurt for the guy because I got a jersey, you know, and he's Angolan, Congolese, you know, that hurts. But, you know, I'm excited for this World Cup, so we'll talk about that. The episode June 4th, the week after the Champions League. We'll talk about that. But Premier League is coming to an end. Manchester City, Arsenal. Hopefully Arsenal gets the Premier League. We'll talk about that soon as well. But like, share, turn your post notification on, and we are out.